Sponsored by AC Designs.
Wow, can you believe it's already time for football? And I think it's really time for training for us fans too, as far as, well, you know, being out there in the heat. We're looking at Miller Electric, and why don't we take a look at least our forecast. No real surprise as far as Wednesday is concerned. Yeah, those temperatures, but remember, you combine those temperatures with the high dew points. That's how we figure out relative humidity. And even before the noon hour, even if you're not the athlete out there running around, temperatures are going to feel like 100 degrees. So you as well, if you're going to head out there, make sure you hydrate the day before and take some hydration with you. What about the heat index now? Not as bad as it was, well, late this morning to the middle of the day, because even if you didn't receive a shower and thunderstorm, and not as many of us did today, still the clouds have helped, the sea breeze has helped, and well, everywhere now, the actual temperature is below 90 degrees. You can see where the most recent rains are, only 70s, Keystone Heights on to Gainesville. But those dew points are high, near 80 to 81 degrees. Folks, that's about as warm as dew points get around the world. You combine the temperature with the dew point, and again, although at least we're not at heat advisory levels, that's 108, still pretty warm and muggy out there. Southeastern Georgia in some spots still feeling like over 100 degrees. So most of the storms now, or if they're not there, will be tending to concentrate toward Highway 301. Here's another way to look at that. We call the metro area Nassau, Duval, Clay, and St. John's. And that's because that's where over 90% of us live. And that's why we're saying most of us by 8 o'clock tonight will not be dealing with thunderstorms. They're going to merge around Highway 301. There'll be some drips or so, but that's where the roughest weather will be, especially as we head toward 8 p.m. Tomorrow, though, there's going to be a shift. That is, instead of the activity moving northeast to southwest, we're going to have an increase of moisture from the south with general showers and thunderstorms developing, maybe a little more likely for those of you from Duval south versus those of you over southeastern Georgia. So here's another way to look at it. On Tuesday, highs of, well, only 91. But because of the high dew points, it's still going to feel like about 100 degrees. Now, 60% of us can expect thunderstorms. Now, this is not us saying that once you get a thunderstorm, it's going to last for 6 hours. What this is an attempt to say is where most of us live, the thunderstorm is probably not developing before 2 and then ending by about 8. That's a little bit earlier than some of those really dramatic storms we had, especially last Friday and on Saturday. Out around the coast, southeast sea breeze coming in, and whereas right along the coast, that is at the beaches, the thunderstorms have been just to the west of you. Tomorrow with the slug of moisture coming at us from the south, summer campers out there, lifeguards, be prepared for the fact you could have some lightning at the beaches as well. In fact, I can't rule out a thunderstorm actually at the beaches earlier in the day. On Wednesday, notice a little higher coverage. Going to go for 70%. The highest risk in the metro area, 2 to 5, and so Wednesday weather impact alert, and the alert will be from 2 to 5. That's when we expect the heaviest of the thunderstorms where most of us live. So heavy rains, you know what that means, and lightning, that of course is always dangerous. Thursday, there'll still be some thunderstorms around, but I think only impacting about 40% of us, and so a slight decrease in thunderstorm activity. We'll see that decrease continuing through Friday, and then it looks like a system coming at us from the north, so the opposite direction will start to pick those thunderstorms right back up again.
Thank you, Tim. The Olympics start this